Good morning everyone, Jeanette here with Vivo Vintage Designs. Today I'm going to show you how it is that I do my roses. So the first thing I want to do is stamp the background, and I'm using a big piece of paper that I will later crop because the embossing gun has a tendency to kind of warp the paper, so I want to make sure I have enough paper that I can cut off anything I don't like. So the first thing I want to do is I have some different color inks on here, some greens, yellows, and a little pink. I am going to spray down my paper with my mini mister, and then I am going to stamp my background. I want it to be soft. And I'm using green because I'll be making a pink rose. Spray this paper again and stamp a little bit more. I need a little bit more alcohol. I'm running out. Let me just fill this again. See if I can get more color on there. There we go. Okay, that should be enough. And I like the pebbly effect in my background, so I'm going to spray the paper one last time with the alcohol, and then I'll use my embossing gun to dry it. And that works. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use wild plum. I'll put down a good amount of alcohol on my paper, a nice puddle, and then I'm going to put a drop, just one drop of the wild plum because it's a really saturated color. And now I'm going to move the ink around in that puddle that I created. Add a little bit more alcohol. And I'm just moving the ink back and forth. I'm not going in a circular motion like when I create my rings. I'm moving it back and forth to get the shape of the flower that I want. And you can add more alcohol if you see it's drying too quickly. Keep moving it back and forth. And make sure you keep the embossing gun about 2 to 3 inches away from the paper. When I get to the center, that's when I start going in the circular motion. And you see how the pool of ink is moving around in a circle? That's what you want. And there you have a rose. Now if you'd like to create some petals like I did, or rather leaves like I did, this is how I did it. I have a dirty palette, and in my palette I'm just going to put a little bit of alcohol to activate the colors that I want to use. I never clean my palettes because I always come back and use the colors that remain in there. And I'm going to use an old brush, and I want to make sure you can see this. I'm just activating the colors, and I'm keeping them light. So I think I'll create my first leaf here. I create the outline. And that. And you can really keep them light like the flower by using more alcohol. And then all I'm doing is just pulling the ink back in to the center with the brush. And I'll keep doing that until I get something I like. And the more you go over it as the ink dries, the more definition you'll get in these leaves. And this is just a simple way to create leaves. It's very soft. So I'll do a larger one down here, creating the outline, the center, and then pulling the ink and going from the outside towards the center with just a little bit of ink and some alcohol. And I think I'll create one more. Right here. So I'm going right to the line that I used as my outline, and I'm pulling the color in with the brush. And I'll keep doing that until the ink starts to dry a little bit and I get a little more definition in these veins. It just creates a soft leaf. In the pictures that I posted earlier, I used my black gel pen to outline them for just a little bit more definition, but you don't have to do that. You can keep it simple and light. I want to lighten this one up a little bit. You can also use markers to do this, the alcohol ink markers. I've done that as well. And there you have it. So if you want to outline it just to give it a little bit more definition, you can do so. This is a black gel pen, and I just make squiggly, wavy lines. And then you can outline your rose as well. And then you can even doodle on the background if you like, or you can paint it black. You can do anything you want. So it's pretty simple. I hope you give this a try. Let me know if you found it helpful. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help. So enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Follow me on my Facebook page. That's Vivo Vintage Designs, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Thanks everyone. Bye.